I just saw Weapons, about a classroom full of kids who suddenly disappear without a trace in one night. Their teacher is then suspected of having something to do with it. I went into this cold, not knowing what the plot was about, only that it was a horror movie. I did assume that maybe this would be sci fi. I ended up really enjoying this, and it had its ups and downs. The beginning was a little rocky, and I was worried I wouldn't like it when we are just focused on the teacher who's being accused by the parents of having sinister intentions. I liked Julia Garner. She was great in The Assistant, but I don't like her in anything else. She's really not interesting, and that werewolf movie she was in earlier this year was awful. She's the same person in everything. Even during a chase scene at the gas station in this movie, she manages to be bland. This scene was intense, or it was supposed to be intense, but she's just not bringing what needed to be brought. The movie gets way better once her character is no longer the center of attention. There was one jump scare involving her in a bedroom that really got me, so there's that. But yeah, I'm so glad she wasn't the main star and we jumped to different characters throughout and the story comes together that way. Even during the big finale with her involved, it was very underwhelming and very by the numbers, but something else happens with a much more compelling child actor and things blow up and the film is good again. Speaking of child actors, I usually don't like them, but this boy and his situation broke my heart. I wanted to just reach out and protect him. Oh my god, he did an amazing job. The directing, the pacing, it's just all amazing. My second least favorite character was the cop because he was everything wrong with cops these days. He had no redeemable qualities and he was stupid, but I did like the young homeless guy he interacted with. I also love the score in some of the scenes. It really amped up the tension during the chase scenes. Maybe I need to watch this again, but I was confused about the old woman and what her deal was. It would have been nice to get a little backstory on her. I'm just really surprised they didn't really give way more backstory before she showed up at the house. Overall, I give this a 6.8, maybe a 7 out of 10. It was enjoyable with a shaky start, and it is a long movie, but it used up its time well. And I give this a 7 out of 10, and I do recommend.